So today we're talking about the top tips for self-representation here in Ontario. And for this video, we're going to focus on self-representation in court because I think that's probably what the question is asking. It's also important to note that some people are self-represented for domestic contracts, marriage contracts or prenups, cohabitation agreements, separation agreements. That's a whole other video, so we're going to deal with that later. Okay, so the first tip is to focus on your written materials. And I can't stress this enough. The judge is reading, a number of files per day. They're coming in. They need to know everything that's going on. If they don't understand your materials, they're going to be annoyed. They're going to be short with you. So the best thing you can do is to make your materials clear and concise. That means that you're going to spend 3 or 4 times editing them, make sure it makes sense, maybe get a friend to read it, and if they have any questions, then that means you haven't done your job right, okay? Number 2, we need to make sure that you practice what you're going to say in court in front of an actual mirror, and therefore you can't get too nervous or mess up or anything like that. A lot of people say, oh, I already know what I'm going to say, but if you've never said it out loud, oof, might not go that well for you. Number 3, and the most important one, and this is in fact going to be a shameless plug, you need to consult with a lawyer for some items, all right? Even if you don't have the funds, you don't have the time, you don't have the energy, you don't want to retain a lawyer for everything, the best thing you can do, the best value you can spend is to make sure that you get a lawyer to review your initial court documents, for example, or perhaps your motion materials, or a case conference brief, because if you mess something up, there can be some serious consequences. And so we actually have a self-represented website. It's called Divorce Buddy, and it's solely for limited retainers. There's no sales pitch. You simply pay for an allotment of time, and you can get some help from a lawyer, and it's going to go so much further than you can imagine. And it's going to really help you to make sure that you're representing yourself and you're not getting yourself into any problems, and you're doing the very best job that you can do with just a little bit of extra help on the side. All right? Hopefully that answers the question.